Episode 39, My Future Sister-in-Law. No dating allowed. What did you stuff in? Poison. Lu Jingli was initially planning to complain, but his expression changed in a second. Damn. It's delicious. What is this? It's crispy outside and tender inside. It melts in the mouth. So delicious. How can it be so delicious? Do you still think capturing the stomach is useless now? Ningxi asked leisurely, crossing her arms. Lu Jingli nodded vigorously. It's useful, it's useful. If I had a wife who could cook like this, I would definitely come home for dinner every day. Originally, he sympathized with his brother, but now it seemed that there were benefits to marrying Ningxi. Do you still want to bury your babies now? Ningxi asked. Lu Jingli looked serious. No. Your pot is the best destination for them. From now on, you can pick the vegetables in my place as you wish. Just invite me when you eat. Oh, this crayfish is delicious. Oh, this small sirloin steak is also delicious. What seasoning did you use? I've tasted various cuisines, but I've never had such a unique taste. How can I reveal my secret recipe to you? Hey, that's enough. Eat slowly, the three of us have been busy until now and haven't eaten a bite. Cough, sorry, please sit. Hurry up and eat. No, wait. I want to take a picture and post it on Moments. It's so damn delicious. Xiaoxishi, I really didn't expect you to have this skill. Lu Jingli, while saying this, took a few snaps and then posted them on Moments with the caption, Ah, Minasan. Let me tell you. The dishes made by my future sister-in-law are incredibly delicious. My brother, you're so envious. What did you post? Ningxi curiously approached. Lu Jingli immediately put away his phone. How can you casually pry into someone's privacy? What privacy? You've already posted it on Moments. I'll check it myself. Ningxi took out her phone and opened WeChat. Anyway, she had added Lu Jingli as a friend. As a result, after refreshing, there was nothing. Darn. Lu Jingli, what kind of nasty things did you write that you don't want me to see? You even said it so that I can't see it. It's none of your business what I wrote. This is my freedom. But the dishes in your photos were made by me. While Ningxi and Lu Jingli were arguing, Lu Tingxiao calmly glanced at his phone and saw what Lu Jingli had written. He saw the words, my future sister-in-law, and understood why he had said it so that Ningxi couldn't see it. In just a few minutes, there were already a string of comments below. Montag Lingxian, dumb. I thought you guys were just joking. You really have a girlfriend now? This skill is impressive. I never thought that Lu Tingxiao likes the virtuous wife type. Qin Mufeng, a bit unexpected, she can actually cook? Judging by my professional eye for reading people, she doesn't look like the virtuous wife type at all. Old Master Lu, not bad. Madam Lu, oh, this girl is really good. Nowadays, there aren't many girls who can cook. Is the one in the lower right corner my cute grandson's hand? He seems to have gained some weight. Good. There were also some other comments saying Lu Tingxiao was lucky, asking when they could meet her, and when they could go to their house for a meal. Oh right, little Shishi, your manager has been decided. Lu Jingli quickly changed the subject. Really? Who is it? Ningxi asked eagerly. I'm not telling you. I'll tell you if you promise me a meal. Lu Jingli smirked, looking like he wanted to be beaten. Ningxi gave him a disdainful look and turned to Lu Tingxiao beside her. Lu Tingxiao, who is it? Lu Jingli kept signaling to his brother with his eyes, but Lu Tingxiao, without even looking at him, answered coldly, Lin Zhizhi. Heartbroken. Didn't your wife just feed me a piece of ribs? Was retaliating immediately necessary? Ningxi was slightly surprised at the answer, Lin Zhizhi? The one who transformed the unknown and unattractive Cold Manyun into an international movie queen? She's my manager? Boss, are you sure you didn't use your connections to get me in? Doesn't Lin Zhizhi only manage established stars like Cold Manyun and not new talents? In his mind, Lu Jingli silently cursed. Of course, he did. Because of his brother's order, he had to persuade her overnight in H City yesterday before she agreed. Because Cold Manyun is going to retire, Lu Tingxiao replied with an expression of public altruism and coincidence. He conveniently left out the part about Lin Zhizhi taking a break and not taking on new talents. Ningxi was slightly astonished. Is the rumor true? Is Cold Manyun really planning to retire? Yes, it was just confirmed not long ago, Lu Tingxiao nodded. Ningxi looked regretful. That's a shame. She's at the peak of her career, but she chose to get married and have a child, interrupting her progress. She had the best chance of breaking senior Song Lin's record and winning 12 awards, achieving the ultimate goal for an actress. Becoming a Grand Slam Best Actress was her ultimate goal. Ningxi shrugged, but everyone has their own pursuits. It's not right for others to judge. But did Lin Zhizhi agree to take me on? I heard her personality is very strict. She agreed, but you'll have to go through her test to determine your position and training direction, Lu Tingxiao replied. Oh, okay. I'll definitely work hard. Hearing that there would be another test, Ningxi felt more at ease. Lu Jingli, on the side, listened to their conversation with amazement. It seemed that his brother's focus in this lifetime was entirely on Ningxi. Every time he helped her, he went to great lengths to make it look open, reasonable, and without any pressure on her, as if he owed her nothing. Truly infatuated. Looking at Ningxi's increasing trust in his brother, he felt that the day when his brother openly called her sister-in-law was not far off. Great. In the future, he could often eat such delicious food. He. At night, probably because they played too hard today, little treasure went to sleep early. Ningxi only spent less than 5 minutes coaxing him before he fell into a sweet slumber. Ningxi gently kissed the little guy on his forehead and then quietly left the room. Lu Tingxiao was leaning against the railing near the door and raised his eyes when he heard the door opening. Is little treasure asleep? Yes, sleeping soundly. You worked hard today. It wasn't hard at all. I had a great time. Little treasure had 2 bowls of rice for the first time today. Lu Tingxiao looked pleased. Ningxi smiled. It's rare for little treasure to be so cooperative. As long as I'm not busy, I'll cook delicious food for him regularly. Lu Tingxiao's brows furrowed slightly at her words, and then he refused, better not. Why? Ningxi was puzzled. Lu Tingxiao looked at her, and there seemed to be a hint of melancholy in his eyebrows. If you spoil his taste buds, what will I do when you leave? What will I do when you leave? This seemingly ordinary sentence, however, carried not just the surface meaning but also struck her heart like a heavy hammer. After Lu Tingxiao's words last night, Ningxi didn't sleep well. She had a night full of bizarre and colorful dreams, even dreaming of the night when Zhu Xiangqing drugged her, dreaming that she lost control and threw herself at Lu Tingxiao. The scene was extremely chaotic. Why would she have such dreams? Ningxi rubbed her hair vigorously, opened the tap, and splashed her face with cold water. Bracing herself, she had to report to the new company today. As she was about to leave, both Big Bun and Little Bun cheered her on. Lu Tingxiao, good luck. Little Treasure raised his writing board, fighting. The robot next to Little Bun sprayed fireworks and mechanically said, good luck, good luck. Thank you, thank you. Ningxi kissed Little Bun and bowed to the big boss. However, her eyes when looking at him always seemed a bit evasive. After all, she almost did something to him in last night's dream. Finally, she arrived at Xingshi Entertainment. Standing in front of the magnificent building, facing a new beginning, new opportunities, and new challenges, the hot blood in Ningxi's chest surged. As she walked into the Xingshi building, there was only one thought in her mind. Lavish, luxurious, inhumane. The extravagant decoration style outside almost blinded her eyes, and the main color of this office was black, white, and gray, decorated very simply. Following the address Lu Jingli had given her, Ningxi took the elevator directly to the end of the 17th floor, to that office. Come in, a formulaic female voice came from inside. Entering the room, Ningxi felt her eyes purified. Just now, she was almost blinded outside, but the main color of this office was black, white, and gray, decorated in a very simple manner. In front of the office desk sat a woman wearing black-framed glasses, dressed in a champagne-colored professional suit. Hello, Sister Lin, I'm Ningxi, reporting for duty. Hello, Ningxi. Starting today, I am your manager, Lin Zhizhi. I suppose you've heard that I don't usually take on new talents. However, since Man Yun is going to retire, the company needs someone to fill her position. Lin Zhizhi explained briefly while her gaze, like a searchlight, surveyed Ningxi with an imposing but not unpleasant pressure. The girl in front of her was completely different from the plain-looking cold Man Yun. The first impression she gave was beautiful and arrogant, the kind of beautiful that was distinctive and stood out. Such looks were undoubtedly a sharp weapon for popularity in the entertainment industry, but at the same time, they were a double-edged sword. It was easy to be labeled as a vase, and more likely to be associated with all sorts of messy scandals. After hearing Lin Ziji's words, Ningxi was somewhat surprised. Was she here to replace Cold Manyun? Wasn't the requirement a bit too high? But the greater the difficulty, the more excited she felt. Moreover, this was her goal in the first place. Although you are being groomed by the company as her successor, I need to make it clear in advance. It's a 6-month probation period. If you can't meet my requirements by then, you will be out. You can continue to stay in the company, but I won't be your manager. Understood? Lin Ziji said with a cold expression. Ningxi immediately nodded seriously, understood. At this moment, a knock on the door sounded, and a chubby and seemingly friendly girl walked in. This is the assistant I arranged for you. Hello, Ningxi, I'm Hu Tao. You can call me Taozi. The little girl introduced herself shyly. Hello. Ningxi had a good first impression of this chubby little assistant. After introducing her assistant, Lin Ziji handed her a set of keys. This is the apartment arranged by the company for you. Move in as soon as possible. Ningxi glanced at the engraved letters on the keys, Pearl River Emperor's View. Damn. They arranged Pearl River Emperor's View for a newcomer like her? The most expensive villa in B City was Platinum Emperor Palace, and the most expensive apartment was Pearl River Emperor's View. Both were projects developed by the Lu Corporation. She remembered that Ning Xuelua also lived in Pearl River Emperor's View. Shengshi was indeed wealthy and powerful. Ningxi's expression was a bit embarrassed. Thank you, Sister Lin, but I might not be able to move in for the time being. Lin Ziji glanced at her. Do you have a boyfriend? Ningxi, seeing that Lin Ziji had misunderstood and thought she was cohabiting with a boyfriend, hurriedly explained, no, it's not because of a boyfriend. There's something I need to take care of at a friend's place for a while. Once it's resolved, I'll move in. I guarantee it won't affect my work. Moreover, the place I'm staying at now has good privacy. Lin Ziji didn't pursue the matter further and said with a serious expression, you understand. I won't excessively interfere with your private matters, but I need to make a few things clear. The first is that you are not allowed to date for the time being. I don't need to explain the reasons, right? Dealing with Cold Manyun, who suddenly decided to retire for a man she brought in as a newcomer, was a bit of a blow to Lin Ziji. This feeling of being abandoned by a teammate who had fought alongside her even made her feel somewhat disheartened. Sister Lin, you can rest assured. I am currently focused on acting well. Ningxi's tone was firm. Lin Ziji's gaze remained indifferent, showing no particular emotion. Women, when it came to love, often lost their heads. Even if she made 100 vows now, it wouldn't matter. Next, Lin Ziji explained some of the company's rules and regulations to her. Then, she handed her a document, saying, tonight, Starlight Entertainment will hold a press conference mainly to announce the ban on you. Our press conference is also prepared and scheduled for 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Here is the agenda, attention points, and possible questions the reporters might ask. Take a look when you get back. Ningxi took the document. Sister Lin, rest assured, I will do my best. Although Lin Ziji always looked strict and stern, Ningxi didn't feel uncomfortable at all. On the contrary, she felt particularly secure. With the company handling everything and arranging everything for her, she only needed to focus on acting well. Compared to before, where she had it too easy, it felt much better now. Looking at the genuine gratitude and determination in the girl's eyes, Lin Ziji's favorability toward her increased a bit. Well, let's give it a try. Although Lu Jingli was usually a bit unreliable, at least his judgment of people was not bad. Every person he dug over became popular. Alright, go. I'll slowly explain some more details to you later. If there's anything you don't understand, feel free to call me at any time. Okay, Sister Lin, I'll go now. Today, Ningxi came to Shengshi in the black Audi prepared for her by Lu Tingxiao. Recently, her exposure was too high, and it would be troublesome if she continued to take the subway and was recognized. On the way back, Ningxi enthusiastically tried out the autopilot function. After the car was positioned and navigation started, it began to drive automatically. She could just sit back in the driver's seat and do whatever she wanted. Indeed, it was quite enjoyable. Technology really changed life. At this moment, the press conference at Starlight Entertainment should have ended. Ningxi deliberately picked up her phone, opened Weibo, and checked the reactions. After the press conference, the anger from the netizens reached an unprecedented level. Starlight did a great job this time. This kind of scum should be banned. Doing something wrong and still being so arrogant. I'm truly speechless. It's a pity for such a good script like world. Why are you all scolding Ningxi? I hope someone stands up and slaps her. I think Ning Xuelua is too forgiving. She should directly file a case. Who is the behind-the-scenes backer supporting Ningxi? Please investigate. Not only that, as long as someone spoke up for Ningxi, everyone would swarm to attack that person. Now, no one dared to express a different opinion. Ning Xuelua was probably driven to desperation and clearly wanted to settle everything in one go, making it impossible for her to turn things around. Ningxi was scrolling through her Weibo feed and noticed that something was off. Her Weibo suddenly started blowing up with notifications and comments skyrocketing. What happened again? Her phone screen blacked out several times before she finally managed to reopen it and understand what had happened. Just a moment ago, Lu Jingli had posted a Weibo. Golden Carp Little Prince, welcome Ning Xiaoxi to join our Xingshi family at Ningxi. Damn. Ningxi couldn't help but widen her eyes, thinking she had read it wrong. Was Lu Jingli being too high profile? As soon as this Weibo came out, the entire platform exploded. All the netizens rushed in. Damn, what did I just see? That bitch Ningxi actually joined Xingshi Entertainment? I don't believe it, I don't believe it, I don't believe it. My cute little golden carp must have been hacked. It must be. Yes, yes. Xingshi Entertainment has a well-known good reputation in the industry. How could they sign someone like Ningxi, a despicable and shameless person? If this is true, then Xingshi will be blacklisted for life. I will never watch anything produced by Xingshi's artists again. Originally, I had a good impression of Lu Jingli. I never thought that the one helping this wicked person behind the scenes was him. I'm so disappointed. Why sign someone like her? Just because she's pretty? Damn it. That bitch Ningxi must have slept with my golden carp god. No one can stop me. I'm going to slaughter her. Ningxi sighed, knowing it would be like this. Did Lu Jingli have to be in such a hurry? Why didn't he wait until after the press conference to announce it? Wasn't this deliberately seeking trouble? Seeing the crowd getting excited and even the Weibo comments of other artists under Xingshi being affected, Ningxi was thinking about what she should do. In the next second, without knowing what she saw, she suddenly stood there, wide-eyed and dumbfounded. What did she see? She actually saw Lu Tingxiao's main account reposting Lu Jingli's Weibo. Lu Tingxiao's main account, like a zombie fan, usually posted only formal things like the group's anniversary, the establishment of new departments, completion of major cooperation cases, or incomprehensible professional economic theories. However, Lu Tingxiao had a lot of fans. Being a male god, he updated only once every 6 months, and he still posted advertisements. But there was still a large number of brain-dead fans who followed him. Now, the usually event-focused Lu Tingxiao actually reposted Lu Jingli's Weibo and even added quite a few words, welcome Ningxi's joining. This was no longer just an explosion, Weibo's traffic instantly skyrocketed, and the system couldn't handle the load, even crashing for several minutes before recovering.